Notre Dame beat Penn State at the Orange Bowl, an instant classic, a thriller of a game, won by 3 points on a late field goal by Mitch Jeter after an interception by Christian Gray of Drew Allard that won the game in the final minute, essentially, for the Fighting Irish. Now, this is a Notre Dame team that has been through so much to get through this point. They have battled back through a number of injuries, including in that national semifinal game and that early season loss to Northern Illinois that no one can forget. Now, Riley Leonard transferred to Notre Dame for this opportunity to play meaningful football in January, and he will have an opportunity to play for a national championship. Marcus Freeman also will become the very first Black head football coach to play for a Division I national championship. So a lot at stake in a couple of weeks where they will face the winner of the Ohio State and Texas game. Meanwhile, for Penn State, they head into the offseason again searching for answers to one pretty big question, which is, hey, can James Franklin win the big game? He has struggled mightily against top 5 opponents over the course of his career at Penn State. And this was yet another big game, big opportunity to change that narrative. And a 3-point loss in an excruciating game like that with Drew Allard throwing a pick in the final minute of regulation, that's not what you want for Penn State. If you are a fan, if you are someone who's supported this program, waiting for it to take its next step. In the 12-team college football playoff era, Penn State should be able to make this year in and year out, but they're going to have to eventually win games like this. And James Franklin comes up just short again. But my biggest takeaway from a game like this, an instant classic at the Orange Bowl that sets up a national championship game that should be one for the ages, is that this is what the 12-team playoff is meant to do. It is meant to weed out the weaker teams in earlier rounds. Yes, we may have some blowouts, but you will have more evenly matched teams when you get to this stage. And it was clear from the jump that Notre Dame and Penn State were equals. They were both physical, they were tough, and they were going to be a hard out. And I think you saw two very evenly matched teams meeting with a chance to play for a national championship on the line. And that's what this new format will give us. So congrats to Notre Dame. That was a huge, huge win. First national championship game appearance since 2012 as they await the winner of the Cotton Bowl.